Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday. It is March 10th. It is 10:35 a.m. in the morning. How are you guys doing this morning? I know I look a little rough, but happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Happy Sunday. I've been up for about an hour now. Up off and on throughout the night. I had to take me a hot bath a couple of times because my legs kept trying to cramp up on me. I've made my coffee. I got dinner in the air fryer. Lunch, dinner, whatever, whenever you want to eat it or however you want to eat it is in the air fryer. House is clean. Kitchen clean, bathroom clean, everything clean. I don't have to get up and clean anything. I did all of that yesterday. I do need to put something on my face, but I'm not going to right now. I know it's super dry and everything, and I'm just giving it time to just be dry and not constantly put something on it, but it's not going to be dry for long because it is very irritating. I'm just contemplating. I know I need to redo my hair. It's horrible. I took it, as y'all can see in the back, I had to take some down. Some of the braids went down that needed to be redone. See, I had to take it down, so I need to redo them today, right? And this is very nappy, but this is the length, right? And obviously if I perm it, it'll be a little bit longer than that, or flat iron it or something, but I don't care to do that. This is more convenient for me, messy or not. I do need to go ahead and color that. Y'all see all this that needs to be redone. I just don't feel like doing it. All my smoke, or my knowledge, my wisdom. Yeah, so I was thinking about, I think $20, if that much. I was gonna go to the dollar store this morning and get the toothpaste. I have plenty of coffee, but I am running out of the liquid creamer and out of whipped cream, of course. I did not go to donate the second time this week. I could go today. I don't know, though. I'm just not. I don't feel like it. Maybe a little bit later I might. I don't know. Jeremiah does have to go to work today, so whatever I'm gonna do, I need to do it way before then. And of course, check to see what his plans are. But knowing me, I probably won't go. I'll probably just wait till next week. And just go to the dollar store. Because, like I said, I need to get toothpaste. And this fireplace is really bugging me. It didn't bug me as much as it is now because I, added some pieces and it throws it off. Even with one contact in, I can see that. Yeah. And then I need to get that top together. It was funny. When my daughter and her fiance was here, and his friend came by, and his friend's girlfriend came by, and they were all standing by the fireplace, and it was so funny. and they were putting some of their stuff on, keys, things like that on the fireplace. I was like, my little fireplace, they gathered by the fireplace, was standing there talking. I was like, my little fake fireplace came in handy. And the one boy was like, fake? He said, I thought that was real. I was like, no, but thank you. He was like, you made that? I said, yeah. And then when I said I made it out of cardboard. Cardboard? He said, you don't throw away nothing. I said, hell no. If it can be used and you can make something out of it, I'm going to try to make something out of it. Like this morning, I was watching some DIYs. And oh my God, some of the projects and some of the things that they were coming up with were amazing. It's just the extra materials and things that they have on hand that I did not or do not. For example, guys, I'd be sitting here and I'd be looking at I think my TV is about to go out too. It only seems to have an issue sometimes when I'm watching different YouTube channels. But I'm sitting here and I gotta clean my office today. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my TV setup, and I wanted to hide what you're looking at here. I wanted to hide everything there at the bottom, and so I was like, what's the simplest, neatest way to do that and still be able to get to the bottom if needed? And I watched this girl do a fireplace using the things that she used were pretty cool. I was thinking about going to the dollar store and getting the what do you call it? The boards. I can't remember what you call it. My mind is gone, y'all. The little construction, the little boards, or whatever. So I was thinking about going to get those. Only thing is, I don't think it'll be high enough, and I don't want to be getting 2 and 3 and 4 and cut them down. But definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 or 7 boards, hot gluing them together, and then with the what you call that tape, because I don't want to hot glue it to the table because I may not leave it like that, Oh, that's the one thing with me with the DIYs. A lot of things that I do, I don't want to always make it where it's permanent, because I may decide to want to change it up, and I want it to be easy to do that. So I forget what you call them, but you use them to hang pictures on the wall. Even though mine's what I bought falling off, so annoying. But I need to go get some more of those, and then that's what I can use to hang the boards along the edge. But in the front, it may have to be a little different, because I want the boards to be able to come out, to be able to open and close, like if I want to get in there or something. So obviously it would have to be a bit different in the front. So I haven't come up with that idea yet, how I wanted to do that, so that it opens, opens in and out, open in and out, out and in, out and in. So yeah, working on that. Not sure. Or I have those little small hooks from the dollar store that I can put on the ends, and then get a long, I don't know, maybe even my straws, hot glue them together, paint them a solid color, and use them as like the what do you call it, y'all? Can I think today? As like the rod, right? And then get some really cute small or black hooks, and then get me some from the dollar store, they have all different types of bathroom shower curtains, different colors and things like that. I would probably get black and use that and hang it, and that way you can open and close and open and close, because that's what I'm going to do right here. This doorway, I'm going to move that. I'm going to move that, and I'm going to put, you know, the curtains so that you can open and close. It'll separate, it'll open and close. And I'm going to do the same thing for the entryway into the kitchen. I'm going to do the same thing so that it'll open and close, right? And then I need in the kitchen 1, 2, 3, 4, and rod 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeez. I would have to buy 11 of them, preferably the same color. Not sure how that's gonna work, but that's my plan, my idea, you know. So I would think just buy a little bit at a time, you know, until I get what I want, to do what I want. Oh, y'all, my toe is swole like a fat red sausage. I stumped my toe on the carpet cleaner. I forgot that it was there. I've since moved it. I don't know. My mind was everywhere yesterday, and I just turned around in a hurry and bam! That, oh my God! It was so painful. It was so painful. I didn't even have time to cry about it. I was just like, you know, and I quickly moved it. And then later I put my shoes on. I was like, why is and I forgot about it. Put my shoe on. I was like, why is my toe burning? Like, my shoes fit. You know, do I have a corn on my foot? I think I explained it. I talked about this yesterday, but it hurt so much. And it has since swollen up even more. But yeah, and then I realized, oh, that's right, you stubbed your toe. Oh God, when I tell y'all, it hurt. Like I said, I'm looking at a fat red sausage. Even when I was sitting in a hot bath yesterday, my toe was hurting so bad. I was like, did I cut it somewhere? That's just how painful it was, as if it was sliced, but it's not. It's just banging it so hard, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing this morning. Is just going to the dollar store to get toothpaste and to get some more black paint so that I can go ahead and go back over that, since I already did it black, and then maybe some white so that I can add some more bricks, you know, because I have plenty of cardboard I can cut up to create my bricks. That's what I may do today, because it don't take much. You know, I have my glue gun. I could get some wood glue or whatever, but excuse me, that's what I'm thinking about doing. But thinking about doing it and actually getting up and doing it is something totally different. Oh, and the hair color, I usually just get it from the dollar store because it don't damage my hair at all. I take my time, wash it out really good. It doesn't damage my hair. But first, I have to redo these in the back. And I think I have enough. I'm sure I have enough hair to do it. Just those. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe some up here at the top I may redo. I don't know. I just get so tired of doing it. I do, y'all. I'll start off, and then my hair will start cramping up on me. That'll be the first sign that I don't want to do it no more. I will keep trying, but then at some point I'm like, no, buddy, I'm over it. So, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm being honest. I was even thinking about like braiding it, going back, take my time to braid it, going back, and then add on there. But I didn't even, I don't know, I just don't have the patience right? I don't have the patience. And that's sad. Just don't have the patience. And I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm just pretty much learning as I go. And that's what a lot of people, you learn as you go, but at least they're willing to jump in and do it. Me, not so much. I'll be willing to jump in there, but then shortly after, I'm like, okay, can we move on to the next? Anyway, guys, yeah, so I guess once food is done cooking, I'll go ahead and try to decide what I'm going to do and get it over with before everybody and their moms and dads and uncles and brothers and cousins are out. I'm just gonna throw on a pair of pants and a jacket. That's it. I don't feel like nothing. And go. Yeah. So anyway, guys, happy Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. It was really nice out, it's still nippy, but not bad. So get out there, enjoy it. Go for a walk. Just enjoy the day. Just enjoy your day. Me personally, you already know what I'm thinking about doing, and that's about it. And just come home and relax. I do have to work tomorrow. But yeah, so much went on this weekend that I just don't really have the desire to do anything. I really don't. I really don't. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Sorry, I'm just always sitting here looking and trying to see, what could be different, because there's so many things that I would like to change, I would like to fix, I would like to correct. I had so many ideas in my head, but things changed and weren't able to see those ideas through. I haven't been able to see them through at the time. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great morning, okay? Remember to say your prayers, treat people the way God would, okay? And expect great things, y'all. I'm expecting great things to happen to me, through me, and for me today. And that's the honest truth. I am expecting great things, and I hope you guys are too, okay? Talk to you later. Bye now. Hey guys, it is Monday, March 11th. It is 4:27 p.m. How are you guys doing today? I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I had a busy day, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. Happy Monday. Y'all know my hair looks rough as always, but it's alright as always. I hope you guys had a great day. I did not talk to you guys this morning throughout the day at all today. Overslept a bit today. Y'all know the routine. I wake up and go back to sleep type of thing. That's what I did. And when I did get up, it was 7 o'clock already. So had to rush and get myself together. Get logged in for work. And then it was a busy day. It was a busy day. So, hopefully, just pulled it out. Hopefully you guys' day was good. Let me know down below if it was busy or not. It sure was. On a Monday, they did offer VTO. Honestly, I didn't take it. Can't afford to. I only take when I really need to. If they offer it tomorrow, I'll probably take it and leave a little bit earlier. Just a little bit, not much. But, so obviously, because I started a little late. I did not get a chance to wash some dishes that was left over. Y'all know normally I don't leave dishes, but yesterday I was just a little bit tired. I didn't record much yesterday. My dad and his beautiful wife came by to visit. I appreciated that. It just so happened I cooked yesterday because I wasn't sure if they were gonna come or not, but just in case I did cook for the house, and if they decided they wanted anything, I already had something prepared. However, because I didn't think that he was gonna come, I'm just sitting on the couch, ain't really paying much attention to nothing. My tablet, it don't always go off to alert me of messages or anything, and so I didn't get his message saying he's on the way. And normally, because of that, I'm constantly checking my tablet. But yesterday, because I was trying to redo some of the braids that I had one that came out altogether. So because I was trying to redo that, I kept looking at the tablet going, okay, I'll check it in a minute. But again, because there was no alert, no light, no nothing saying that there was a message, I wasn't in a hurry to check it. I didn't think much of it. But yeah, he sent a message saying on the way. I did not get it. And so I'm sitting there and I'm just, dragging, trying to do those braids just a little on the slow side. A lot of stuff was on my mind. And there's a bang a knock at the door. I'm like, who the heck at my door, right? So I get up, I go because I'm thinking it's at the front. I'm like, nobody's at the door. I look through the little peephole, and so then I said, oh, maybe it was, from the back. So I go look in the back, and sure enough, it was my dad. They were here, and I felt horrible because I was not, ready, and he came the back way instead of the front. I like to be prepared and ready. It's only the proper thing to do. Somebody's coming by to see you, and I just was not. And then even when I cook, somebody comes by to visit, I give them something, fix them something. I want it to be good. My chicken was not as good as I would have liked it to be. And I knew it. And I told him, I said, listen, you're welcome to enjoy it. But y'all, my rice and chicken was not on point at all yesterday. Okay? I felt like it needed more seasoning. My rice was a little wet because I had added so much extra butter. But again, not a lot of seasoning, not a lot of salt and stuff. I always would taste it afterwards and see what else is needed, what should I add to it. I didn't do that yesterday. I just went and sat down and was like, okay, deal with it later, because again, I honestly didn't think he was coming. I just did not think he was coming. And so my mind was just programmed on continuing to do what I was doing, which was nothing really. So yeah, I felt horrible there, but I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting, some dishes from yesterday. From the chicken, I used the air fryer. So getting that clean. A little bit that's left over, put in the refrigerator. Okay. What else? I cleaned out the refrigerator a little bit. I emptied, whatever was in there that needed to go out. I still got the chicken noodle in there and the spaghetti. I'll probably add a little bit to the spaghetti today, later, and send that with Jay when he go to work. I'm heating up the pizza now because that's what I have a taste for. Okay, close that up, mark that down. But yeah, we had a pretty busy, semi rough weekend, a rough Saturday. because the weekend really only consists of Saturday for me anyways. But yeah, we had a rough go of it. But God is good. All the time, y'all hear me say it. God is constantly proving himself and showing himself. You know, it's just a matter of us accepting it and seeing him for who and what he say he is. You know, God is good. All right. All right. Just trying to get everything in order and situated here. Okay. Pieces in the oven. I'm going to try to make sure I pay close attention to it because I don't want to burn it. The last one I cooked, it kind of charred it a bit. I'm not going to do that with this one. So my kitchen is clean. As y'all can see. Just got to get this garbage bag out. But the kitchen is clean. My living room is clean. Okay. My coffee cup from this morning. Go ahead and... Y'all, it is hot. And I know it's not like super hot outside, but it's not cold out either. Let me lock this. But it's nice enough to be hot in here. Where did I have it? Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember. I have to straighten up really quick my living room, guys. Hold on. Okay. I know I look a little rough, but it's okay. We don't have our days, right? Woo, my knees. All right, so I need to put this back, okay, under here. So, because it's heavy, it's got so much stuff on it, I'm just going to take a moment and take everything off. And then I'll put it back. Earlier today, Jeremiah was looking for something, and I'm in there working, and it says disconnected. I'm like, what? What happened? You know, I'm freaking out, like, what is going on? The bill is paid. And I jump up and come in here, and there's Jeremiah. He was looking for something, and he's like, Mommy, you got all this stuff in here? I said, listen, it's all organized. I know what's what and why and where, period. If you need something, just yell at, let me know, and we'll, you know, boom, 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 get it. Because I know where everything is. But it was so funny. I was like, boy. He was like, I didn't try to do it. I said, I know. But, yeah. So, and he couldn't, there was too much stuff on to be trying to lift at the time, and I was like, by me, I had to get back to doing what I was doing, so I was like, you know what, just leave it, we'll do it later. But since he stepped out for a minute, I'm just gonna do it now myself. You're right, I do be having a lot of stuff hooked up, but again, I know what it is, and it's organized. Sometimes it is a bit much, you know, like I have a hard time getting rid of cords and things because you never know when you're going to need them. Even if you don't have that particular game or whatever anymore, whatever, you never know when you're going to need that particular cord. I have to return this cable box to Comcast. This is the old one that has to go back. So yeah, he's like, Mommy, you got these speakers down here and you don't even use them. I was like, yes I do. No, he said they don't even work. I'm like, yes, they do. They work just fine. When I plug them up and turn them on, it's a good doggone sound. They work perfect. I just haven't had them on in a while, but that don't mean they don't work. They definitely work. So, okay. Oh, that's that. It would be perfect to be able to sit this on top of the speakers, but this is much higher. So just out of sight. Sorry, y'all. My knees don't allow me to do a lot of stuff I used to do. I can do it, just not as quick as I used to do it, because my knees are not working right. I'm not even sure why this is giving me a problem. It's just a board. There we go. That would have been a lot easier, y'all, if it wasn't for my knees. Alright. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me, by my side, where would I be? Where would I be? Da 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 da. Shine, ba ba da ba da. If it had not been. What you want, kitty cat? Okay. Of course, we got Kitty over there. Hopefully he won't turn y'all off, because he don't care about stepping on nothing. He just don't care. He feel like, well, it shouldn't be in my way. And I bet that's what he's saying too. I would not be surprised if that's what's coming out his mouth. Because we are talking about Chapo. Okay? El Chapo. My dad and them didn't get to meet Chapo because, you know, one, dad don't care too much for cats. But whether he did or not, if Chapo was in here, would have been nice, you know. But as soon as Chapo know that there's somebody else in his house, Chapo disappears. I think Chapo be like, I don't know if that's a kid or not yet, but I'm gonna stay my distance. And you don't see from Chapo until they leave. And as a matter of fact, as they was going down the stairs, Chapo was coming out of his hiding spot. I was like, wow. He be on it. Let's put this one right here, because that has to go back. I don't even want to be comfortable with that. Woo! I'm going to put my plant back in the room. I had it out here just so that it can, you know, change the scenery. Talk to her a little bit. See what's going on. Yeah, I was sitting one day and a commercial came on it's a commercial that I love. It's Hooked on Phonics commercial, and it's a real thin white guy. He got some moves. He be like, "Who? Oh, Phonics." He be rapping. It'd be so funny. But you better move. There's a video where this guy teach you how to play piano, organ, keyboard. It don't matter. He'll teach you, and right away he's like, I'm gonna teach you a certain chord, and he said goes with just about everything. And I thought I saved it. I'm hoping I did. I'm gonna try to look for it today, and then because I want to practice on the keyboard. I want to get back into that. I just hate that, like I told you before, I can't turn that volume down, that volume on that keyboard. So if I'm gonna practice, it'll have to be around like now or something like that. So I really want to start working on that, toward that. But yeah, guys, it was a busy day today, but a blessed day nonetheless. There was a point where I got just a tiny bit down because I just wasn't thinking, and I just wasn't thinking, period. And I just don't like when I do mess up, because my mind you would think, well, how come? Honestly, I just wasn't thinking. And so anyway, I got just a tiny bit down, but not in my feelings or anything like that, because I've grown and God is good. And it's easier to be happy than it is not, if something ain't right, talk about it, move on, and especially if I'm in the wrong for anything, how can I get mad? So anyway, there was just a moment there a brief moment where my mind was like, oh, but then I was like, don't reflect on it. It is what it is. Move on. Continue to be happy. Everything's fine, and that's what I'm doing. And it was so funny because when I'm always not so funny, but I'm always telling y'all, comment down below and let me know what happened. I'm always expecting good things to happen to me, and so a couple of good things happened today. One is where I did make a mistake and my mind just wasn't where it's supposed to be. I did get a call about it, and it's fine. Then second, I'm sitting there and the day is almost over, and I get a coaching request, and so I go in, I accept it, and it's my supervisor, and she says you don't have to put it on camera if you don't want to, which I didn't feel like trying to hook up the camera. If I had known ahead of time, then I would have. But she was like, no, don't worry about it. And so she's asked me a couple of questions about, last year and whether I feel things have changed and da-da-da-da. And so long story short, because of my improvements and so on and so forth, I was eligible for a 70-cent raise. And I was like, whoa, okay, well, thank you for that. It will be effective the end of this month. March 31st is when it goes into effect. So I will see that on my check, April 19th check. So I won't even see it until the end. So I will now be at 20 something, I forget. But yeah, that's a blessing. That is a blessing. So that was something. I'm always expecting something good to happen, and those are some things that happened that were good, aside from waking up this morning sheltered, clothed, and in my right mind, and those around me, my family, people that I work with, and even people that I don't know, but we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. They woke up this morning, and that in itself is a blessing. Even if they went to bed not in the happiest of spirits, they woke up this morning, and you have another chance, another go at it. You can't repeat, you can't rewind, you can only move forward, so it's just a blessing, and I'm happy about it. So yeah, I don't have anything planned. I'm just waiting for my pizza to get done. I'm going to seriously pay attention to it. And I'm debating on if I want to mop. I really don't want to, but I might go ahead and sweep and mop in the kitchen, bathroom. Everything's fine. Everything's clean. I'm so happy about that. I just had to go over those few dishes. Yeah, I do have to. I forgot to do it earlier. I'm sorry, y'all. I had such a migraine, and I was gonna put that cold thing mask on, but then I forgot about it. So I'm definitely gonna do it before I go to bed tonight, because again, it helps with these. This is a lot better than it was. It's still purple, but not as bad. Still like a raccoon, but still not as bad. So after my dad and his wife left yesterday, I just straightened up and I went and took myself a hot bath. I relaxed in a hot bath. What else did I do? That's it. I watched 2 pictures. And I'm trying to remember the ones that I watched. They were on Hulu. Creator. I watched that, about the AI. I watched Creator, but I don't think I finished it. I'm certain that I didn't finish it. I didn't care for it too much. Like, it was not. As a matter of fact, it was on when they got here. That's why I didn't finish it. It was on when they got here, and I went ahead and turned it off because one, I had company, and 2, I was just having a hard time getting into it anyway. The male character, the male lead, I just was thrown off by him. He just was irritating in a way. Like, he just was standing there. His facial expressions and stuff, I just was not interested in. It just threw me off. And even in his communication when he was talking to the kid and so on and so forth, I was like, I don't even think I'm going to go ahead and finish watching it. I just could not get with it. But it was something else I did watch, and I did watch it all the way through. And it was good. It was cute. And I just can't remember what it was. And it's so frustrating. But I did have a dream, you guys. Was it Friday? I think it was. I often said, did we unplug the TV? I wouldn't be surprised. I know it's. Oh, I don't have my contacts in either. I was just having such a headache. I took them out, and I now really keep forgetting that I don't have them in. And I'd be like, why is everything looking so hazy? Like, without my glasses or contacts, in this case, contacts, I can see. It's just hazy. It's almost like someone has a plastic or something over my eyes, and I'm trying to see through that plastic. That's how it looks. Like, with my contacts in, looking up at the pictures at the wall, you see them clearly. But me looking at them now, only reason why I know who I'm looking at is because I know who's on the wall and where they are. Right? But without my contacts, I couldn't tell you who was who on the wall because I don't see their faces clear. What was it that I watched yesterday that I thought you guys might enjoy? I can't even remember. Was it an anime? What's an animation? Y'all, I can't even remember, and I can't even see to even go and look for it and tell you what it was that I watched. Anyway, it was good though. It was good. No, not that. Y'all, I honestly cannot remember. Was it on Hulu? Wait a minute, was it Prime? Maybe it was Prime that I was looking at. Okay, let me go. I was trying my best to find something interesting. So I was going through different, too. I noticed something when I was listening to my videos to try to upload. I keep going. I can't stand that. I almost deleted. It's bad enough I had to delete some videos because I haven't tended to them and like they wouldn't even play. So some stuff I had to just delete anyway. But I annoyed the heck out of myself listening to videos with me doing that, and I was like, I can't stand to hear it. Why would I do that? I believe it was Prime that I was watching yesterday. After I tried to watch that one picture. I'm pretty sure it was Prime that I went to. What did I watch? Oh, I know what it was. It was something Jenkins with what's his name? Oh, what were the people in this picture? Something Stanicki. Oh my God. Let me see if I type it in. I'm pretty sure it was on Prime that I watched this on. Let's see. Where did I see this? Something Stanicki. Maybe it was Hulu. It was so funny. Valsina. What's his name? Alcina. He was in it. The boy that was in the first high school, whatever, where they dancing and singing, high school, whatever that picture was, musical. I can't even remember his name. I can't remember nobody's names. That's sad, y'all. But what was it? Something Stanicki. Was it John Stanicki? Oh my God. Oh, where was it? Was it Disney? Maybe it was Disney. Let's see. It was so cute to me. It was so funny. I don't know. I guess maybe I just like a lot of corny pictures. But I really liked it. Yeah, it had to be Disney because it started off at the top, letting you know what's on. And that's what I did. I chose it from the top, I believe. It's another Cinderella. How many Cinderellas they gonna come out with? Bad Batch. Maybe I'll watch that. Glass Repair Shop. I tried to watch that Awaju again. I'll try to watch that again. I keep only watching part bits and parts of it. Where is it? I'm sure it was on Disney. It had to be. Stanicky. Something Stanicky. Anyway. I can't remember right now, and I can't see good to try to find it for y'all. But it was something Stanicky. John Stanicky or something like that. And it's where you had these three boys, and it was Halloween. And these three boys are the best of friends. And they were going to they had a bag of crap, dog crap, and they was going to throw it on this person's house. And the reason why they was doing this, because I guess every Halloween they felt like this person don't ever have candy for the kids, so they were going to, instead of how to use the tissue the person's house or whatever, they were going to throw crap. What they did was they lit the bag of dog crap on fire. They set it at the front door, they lit the crap on fire, and then they took off running, right? And they ran across the street because I guess they wanted to see the person who answers the door's reaction. And so while they're across the street and they watch and waiting on the person to open the door, nobody comes to the door. In the meantime, they're waiting on somebody. They're not coming. In the meantime, the bag is catching on fire. The fire is growing. And so then the bag falls over and it catches onto the straw man that they had standing out there, and that started to catch on fire. And they're like, oh my god. So they run across the street to try to put the fire out. And they trying to put the fire out. The boy took his jacket off, everything. They trying to put the fire out, but all the fire is doing is getting bigger and bigger. So the one boy knocks and rings on the bell, and nobody answers the door, so he kicks the door in. The little kid kicks their door in. He said, don't shoot, your house is on fire. But there was nobody there. And the reason why he was yelling don't shoot is because in the front there's a sign about their property or whatever, and they shoot or something. And so he was like, don't shoot, your house is on fire. And so nobody was there. So he comes back out and goes, nobody's there. So they trying to put it out. They couldn't get the fire out. It got out of control. So what they did was they were going to just run, right? And so what they did was, the one that kicked in the door, he was the one that didn't, he was kind of scared, didn't want to do it. And he said the last time something happened, the last time they did something, his arm got broke because they all ran in different directions, and he supposedly fell in the ditch and broke his arm. But later on throughout the show, you find out what really happened. But so anyway, they run, and that boy, the one that kicked the door in, the one that fell in the ditch or whatever, supposedly, he said, I have an idea. So he took a jacket or something, and he wrote, how your mom writes your name in your jacket or whatever when you're in school. So that's what he did. He wrote a fake name. They was like, well, what name? He's finna put his last name. They gave him a fake first name, but then they said his last name for the last name. He's like, why would I put my last name? So he just kind of mixed it up, right? So that's how they got, I want to say John Stanicky, something. And so when the fire department came and they put the fire out, they was like, guess what? Look at this. Some kid that left, mommy wrote the name in the jacket. He left his jacket. So they was trying to look up the kid. There was nobody with that name in their district or whatever. And that's when the cop was like, he's probably out of town. He's probably somebody from out of town. So here it is years later as adults, throughout their teenage years, throughout their adolescent, all the way up through teenage and high school years, every time they would do something, they would blame it on Stanicky because nobody knew who he was. It was always him. He did it, right? And it was so funny. And they had what was called a Bible, and in this Bible, it was documented everything that Stanicky did, right? And so whenever they're telling their lies, they can always go back so they don't get caught up in the lies. Because two of them were married. Well, one guy was married. His wife was expecting a baby. The other one had a girlfriend who was on TV, journalist or whatever, reporter. And then the other one, the black guy in the picture, was gay, but he was in a relationship. So they had their Bible so that they can keep track of what was going on, what they were telling and saying, and who, and blah blah blah. And so the one, his wife, they were getting ready. They had 6 more weeks before the baby was due, and this was the day of the baby shower, and they got tickets the night before to go to a concert. And so to get out of going to the baby shower, because this was a once in a lifetime concert, they really wanted to make it. What they did was the two white guys was at their house, at the one guy's house, and they got a call from Staniski and saying that his cancer had come back, blah blah blah. He's here, with you guys come be with me, blah blah blah. So the girls were like, no, you guys should go. It's okay. It's just a baby shower, blah, blah, blah. They were like, are you sure? They was like, go. And she was like, but you invited my boss. He's not going to understand. They was like, they'll understand. This is important. Go. So they all meet up. And it was the black boy that called. He had the Staniski cell phone. They even had a cell phone with Staniski's name and da-da-da-da. A whole identity for this guy, right? So they go and they party. They stand around at this bar having drinks, and that's when they meet, John Alcina or whatever. He is hilarious to me in this picture. Okay, he had me they had him dressed up as a woman. And when I tell y'all, he played his role well. And as the woman, he received the call because the girls wanted to meet Staniski. The guy's mother kept saying, Staniski isn't real, he don't exist, it's a bunch of BS, da da da. And the girls were like, well, it's time that we meet Staniski. He should be here for the baby, because what happened was she ended up going in labor while they were away and had the baby. So he missed the birth of the baby. And they were saying, okay, for his circumcision, we want John here, especially since you missed the birth of the baby because of being with him, and he ended up lying, right? So they had to try to figure out what to do to make this person real. And it just so happens, do remember, he had the card that was given to him from Alcina at the bar. And so he said, you know what, he's an actor, I'm going to call him. When I tell y'all, it was so funny. The look on his face, the look of desperation when he had that, when they had him dressed up like a female, he was, on stage or whatever, but he was trying to get away from somebody, so he had to climb out through the bathroom window to get out the place. And when he did, and he's an alcoholic, he dropped his beer on the ground. And so what he did before he got up, he tried to suck the beer up off the concrete. Oh my God, I was like, no, he didn't. Before he picked up his, the call and, accepted the acting gig to be Staniski. So they had given him the Bible about Staniski so that he can study to see the character that they created, right? And all the lies, this, that, and the other. When I tell y'all that man studied, he knew that book better than they did, and it was their book. Y'all have to watch it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else from there, but it was good, and it was funny. It was funny, and it was good. They had lessons in there, and it's good when you have pictures that there's a lesson in it, within it, Everybody take from it what, applies to them, but there was a lot of lessons in there, a lot. And I really liked it. It was funny. As a matter of fact, I probably watched it again. Who knows? It was really funny. I thought it was cute. I can't wait the Godzilla and oh my God, Godzilla and King Kong versus whoever, whatever, is coming out this month on the 23rd. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh my God. Crap on my neck. Man, y'all, I was so sleepy today. I was so sleepy. I was in there working and I kept nodding. I was like, oh my God. So I had to keep taking a break. You know, on my break, I would just go and take 10 minutes to close my eyes. And then one time, I was out of breaks. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes and just need to close my eyes. And that's what I just kept doing, you know, because I was just so sleepy, so tired. I don't know why. But I was. And I can't function like that. You can't work like that. You cannot, because it's so easy to make mistakes. And that's what I was starting to do. And I'm like, this is not good. This is not good. Whew. Sorry, y'all. And you know it's not good to me constantly rubbing, bruising what's already damaged. But I'm so glad that I'm starting to do better with my face. Oh my God, y'all just don't know. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today. It was a pretty quiet day. It was a busy day, but quiet day. So I'm going to go ahead and while my pizza is cooking, I am going to work on some videos, getting some videos out. And I'm not going to, should put my contact in so I can see. But I'm going to give my eye a break. And, oh, that's right. I didn't ever tell y'all about the dream. Oh, I don't want this video to be super long. I'm trying to stop doing that. The dream I had, I totally forgot about it. I remembered it earlier today, and still forgot about it. But the only thing I remember about the dream was the fact that I had a similar dream before. There's parts of this dream that I remember having before. For example, all I remember in this dream was that we were in some sort of parking garage type structure. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but I'm starting to forget again. We were all trying to get out, right? We were all in lines, lines, and we were in an orderly fashion trying to get out of this. Like, at first it was like a school or something, is what it felt like, right? You had different floors, so on and so forth, right? And there were a lot of army guys there, and they were, had everybody, stay in single file line and so on and so forth, trying to keep everything in control, and so that everybody can leave. But what we were seeing was happening was they were like having all of us go into the same direction. Like, we were coming from different locations, but just to end up in the same spot, right? And what they were doing when these people go in, they were shooting them. It was like they were a bunch of sheep or herd of cows or whatever. They were herding us all into one location so that they can open fire. And so I don't know what it was that we realized what was going on, and we were trying to get out of there. We were trying to go into a different direction or try to blend in, just trying to get out of there. And we didn't quite make it. It opened fire and we were all getting shot at and everything. And I remember falling and saying to myself, just pretend like you're dead. And when they leave, then you can get out of here. Or when they start to push everybody, you know how they kill everybody and then they get all the bodies and throw them in the same ditch or whatever type of thing, I would escape then. But it wasn't that simple in this case. It was like they knew that that's a possibility that people would be doing that. So they were going around making sure that you were dead. And so it's like, oh my God, how do I get out of this, and so I don't know, I think I had gotten up and started to run or something like a lot of people were doing. And I remember stumbling down, like I said, what seemed to be like a parking garage structure. And I'm just going down these stairs. I'm trying to, I'm bleeding, and you don't want the trail of blood to follow, because that's all I got to do is follow, and it's like I can just maybe get into one of these cars or whatever and hide out. They're not going to check every car in here, type of thing. But I can't have a trail of blood following and all of this. So I'm not sure where I went in this structure to conceal myself until I was able to get out. I'm not sure where I went. I don't know if I was in a car, the truck of a car, or something. I can't remember, the back of a car. But I do remember that they were going to blow the whole place up. So even if I was in a car waiting for them to leave, they were going to blow the place up, right? And they were going to stand there and make sure nobody ran out or something. So it's like, okay, how am I going to escape? And then on top of that, when and if I do escape, who am I going to tell about what happened? Right? Because this was the army. This was obviously government, So if I call the police or something, they may be on it and be like, oh, we got one that got away, So that's what was going on in my head when I woke up. It's like, well, who am I supposed to tell about this? And that's the dream I had, and I don't know what it was pertaining to. I don't know what was going on prior to that, why we were there in the first place. I don't remember any of that, none of it. And like I said, I do recall I felt like I've had that particular dream before, that parking lot part of it, that structure, trying to get out of that parking lot, and the fact that we were like, it felt like a factory or a school or something, and we were just being directed or guided in everybody to one location. And those parts, I remember having a similar dream. It was a different outcome, a different beginning, but just still certain parts of the dream I had before. I really did. So yeah, that was that. I didn't wake up. There I go again with that crap. I did not wake up really feeling any type of way, concerned or afraid or nervous or anything. I just didn't. Y'all see my smoke, my knowledge. I just did not wake up worried about anything. I always wake up and pray, irregardless, whether I'm worried or not or concerned or not. Most of the time I will pray anyway, because I never know always what the meaning is, or even if it was about me, it could have been about anybody, so I just pray, Lord, please watch over my brothers and sisters in Christ, my children, my family, just watch over us and help us to make the right decisions and to do the right things and to stay focused and on the right path, because I felt like we were being like a bunch of cows and sheep just heard it, it's just to be slaughtered, a bunch of pigs, but yeah, that was the dream. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go ahead and check on my pizza, work on some videos, and just relax. And definitely go to bed earlier so that I can get a better night's rest. Okay? I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you said your prayers, not just for yourself, family, friends, and loved ones, but for all our brothers and sisters in Christ. I hope that you were able to treat people the way the Lord would today. That you were kind to someone, respectful. Just treat people right as much as you possibly can. Also, you guys, remember to expect great things to happen to you, through you, and for you each and every day. Expect something great. expect something great, because God is good, and He's always waiting for us to help one another, and just to do the right things. God never changes. He never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay? So let's just do our best to be like our Heavenly Father in every area. Okay? Anyway, guys, that's that. Enjoy the rest of your night, and be the Lord's will. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye now.